Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am the centre of attention. I am Tom. We are another week through the lockdown, which means we're 1 week closer to getting out. I've got me my iced caramel latte here, homemade because obviously Costa is closed. It's not the same as paying £5 for one at Costa, but it fills a hole, so that will do. Anyway, today's video we are going to be playing some Geoguessr. Geoguessr. Essentially what this is, it just plumps you down somewhere in the world in Google Street View. You just have to kind of walk around and figure out where you are, essentially. And you just got to pinpoint it on a map and then you get points depending how far. I've been playing it a lot, to be fair, recently. It is very addictive. So let's get to it. Okay, so here we are on the homepage. You can just kind of view all the maps that you want to play. If you are well versed in the European Union, which Britain no longer is. So what I thought I'd do, just for the first one to kind of ease myself in, because geography is not a strong point for me, it never has been. I get lost going down to the shops. So what I thought I would do is I'll just go to kind of famous places. Saying that though, I have absolutely no idea what is in that picture. So, but it's only a 3 difficulty, so it can't be too hard. First off, obviously, a lot of water. Where else in the world has a lot of water, apart from Venice? Birmingham does have more canals than Venice, so it'd be a famous landmark somewhere. Okay, so Italy. So we are definitely in Venice, so let's just try find that on a map first. Venice, I believe, is in the north of Italy. So I think what we're looking for is kind of their parliament building or their state building. Plonk ourselves in the middle for now. I think we're just going to be sticking to the canals. It looks like quite a famous bridge up there. Gondola, gondola, gondola. Okay, let's go a bit faster. What this bridge is here. Hopefully that'll give us a bit of a... what's that? So that's Rialto. Rialto? I do apologise for any sort of bad accents and pronunciations I make throughout this Geoguessr series. It looks like we're on a main canal. Oh, a bridge. Another bridge. We're in Venice, there's going to be a lot of bridges. This has not helped me in the slightest. Okay, let's just keep going, see what we can get from this bridge here. So I'm hoping one of these like kind of water taxi points will be on the map somewhere. What does this one say? Rialto. So I've got a feeling that is not a place. Kind of means the taxi, water boat, water taxi. There are a lot of people gathered on this bridge, which makes me think it is quite a famous bridge. Canal Grande. We were in a big canal. Okay, let's try to find a bridge. There are no bridges. How are these people supposed to get over to these people? Quaint wood and metal bridge with views. I mean, I'm no expert, but I don't think that's a wood and metal bridge. And essentially, I think what I'm in. I think I'm on the M25 of Venice. I think every single boat that comes through Venice, it comes through here. So let's just have a look at where we can go from here. Oh, hello. This is so much harder than I thought it would be. Oh, I thought it would be slapped straight outside St. Mark's Square or something. I need a shop. Why doesn't Venice have any Tesco's? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Although I feel like we got the right city. So, you know, I feel like it's an A for effort. That's a gondola place. I think gondolas in Venice are like the Boris bikes of London. Absolutely everywhere. I feel like we're getting towards the back streets of Venice now. There are less touristy things and more... Oh, what's that? It's a museum of international modern art. If my rough Italian that I took 4 lessons of in GCSE is anything to go by. Right. So there's going to be... Right, so we found out where we were. So that's where we are now. Now to work our way back. So I'm assuming that bridge then was the Ponte di Rialto. It's either going to be that one or that one. But I don't think we passed the museum, the natural... whatever museum that is. And they only passed one bridge, so I think that's the bridge we passed. Okay, let's go back to the start. So I think that's that bridge there. So if by my estimations... Rialto. Rialto, cool. So we should be then, I think... Okay, if we go back a bit, I think that's a canal that goes down. Right, so I'm thinking we are here in this tourist hotspot. We were 51 metres away from the starting point. Oh, I'm so chuffed with that, me. Okay, so, the Colosseum in Rome. It's when they start giving me landmarks in Australia that I'm going to struggle. So, I don't actually know. I've never been myself to the Colosseum. I'm assuming the Colosseum's just going to be like a massive circle. Surely it's got to be like, you know, heavily advertised on Google Maps. Colosseum, I believe that's the Colosseum. Nice. So we are by some trees. Which side of the Colosseum is this? Doesn't really seem to be a road, or is that a car there? Okay, maybe it is a road. We're by a thingy. Whatever one of these things are called. I think... Okay, it's no supermarket. If we go find a supermarket, we can understand where in comparison we are at the Colosseum, which is handy. Okay, well, I can no longer go that way. It's a long straight road that leads to the Colosseum. Either gonna be park to our left. I believe that is the case. Car park to our right. And kind of fork off before we get to the Colosseum. Yeah, so it's there. We are there. We are just slightly to the left of it here. Yes? What? Oh, I tried so... There it is. The arch. Damn it. I thought I had sound logic. We're doing alright so far. Maximum score I can have at the moment is 10,000, so we're doing well. What is this? Willis Tower. I mean, it looks like New York to me, because the yellow taxis. I don't know what that tower is. That looks fancy. That looks like a good tower. New York. Let's have a look. North America. Who knows where New York is? New York. I'm guessing it's in New York. New York. Where's the main part of New York? I did not realise New York was so far up. My knowledge of America is shocking. Oh, that's misleading. There's a line. I wasn't checking down there. Okay, let's try and find some clues as to where we actually are. So it's Willis Tower. Jackson Boulevard. Is that what they just call everything? There's a McDonald's, which narrows it down to almost every street in New York. But at least we know we're in New York, which is good. Jimmy John's. Ooh, serious delivery. Do you think that just means the person knocks on your door and just doesn't smile? Now that is poor customer service. Always give a customers a smile. Oh, a signpost. We love signposts. Jackson Boulevard and Wells Street. Okay, we don't love signposts that much anymore. So we can find Jackson Boulevard. Okay, this is not helping me in the slightest. These are all just numbers. Ah! Chicago. That's a musical based in New York. Chicago. It's probably obvious as to where it is. Hell's Kitchen. Great program. Let's just keep on looking. So we're around here somewhere. For a famous place. It's not very famous. Don't know where it is. The Federal Reserve Bank. That's an important building. I am just going to scour the whole of America for Chicago. Is Chicago? I thought it would be quite obvious. Is Chicago in Illinois? Am I being an idiot? Where's Illinois? Chicago. I hate this game. We're getting there. Yeah, the Federal Reserve, LaSalle Street, the Federal Reserve Bank. Got a feeling it's going to be quite important. I think that's where they keep all the money. Let's just delve deeper into Chicago. West Jackson Boulevard. Hold up. Back to where we started. I believe Willis Tower was on Jackson Boulevard. Now, is it east or west? What at me? Alright, if we go find whatever that other street was. Oh, a sign. What does it say? I'm too far away. 100% too far away. Wacker Drive. I know some of you are going to be kicking yourselves because you know exactly where we are, but I've got no idea. I've been doing this for half an hour and I am not getting any better at it. So West Jackson Boulevard 300S. I do not know what that means. What's this road called here? This one is called South Wacker Drive. So I'm at the intersection of Jackson Boulevard and South Wacker Drive. And it seems like quite a big one. So I'm hoping it'll just kind of pop out. This is so frustrating. I hate this game. Okay, cool. Are we on a river? A river. Where's a river running through South Wacker Drive? We found it. Back to start. Oh, bloody hell. So I've lost it. There's that Chase Bank that I saw. The Federal Reserve, which means I don't know. Find where the hell I am. I'm on Jackson Boulevard. Oh, Willis Tower. Oh, you're joking me. I believe we're literally just outside the front of it, aren't we? Franklin Street. I park it. We are literally right there. 21 yards away. That took me so long. We're doing alright. 14,000. Right. Can I move? I can't move. It's a famous place. Let me move. So we're going to have to just have a look around. Right, so there's a big, massive clock. Now, I'm going to guess, just based on the green and the white writing, isn't that the flag of Saudi Arabia? So we're basically just looking. Well, first off, let's try to find Saudi Arabia. And it's Saudi Arabia. Okay, cool. So if we just go for, is it Saudi Arabia? I think it's just because I saw the green. Is that what the Saudi Arabia flag is? Ah, now this looks promising. Looks like a lot of people are praying. Looks very prayer-like. Cranes and stuff. I don't think it's next to a park. I think if we just look for other prayer areas, which I'm assuming is dictated by this iconic spiritual destination for Muslims, I think it should be there. Do you know what? Mecca makes a lot of sense. But we got the right country. That round we can just blame on the fact that I couldn't move around. Wonderful. Another one where I am unable to move around. Test my knowledge. So we've got a big palace with a big fountain, with another big tower. Who is on top of that fountain? Anyone? Well, I mean, obviously it's someone, but is it anyone that I know? I don't think it is. Is that snow? Does it snow here? I am inclined to think this is the Red Square in Moscow. The main reason I'm saying that is because Norilsky could be a Russian name. It snows. It's a red tint to the palace or the building. Okay, I'm thinking it's either going to be Russia or Poland, because Poland also has snow, and the name sounds semi-Polish, semi-Russian, not entirely sure. So if we start off with the Red Square in Moscow, bearing in mind Russia is an absolutely massive place, it is. Issue number one is I don't speak Russian. So I have no idea what any of these places are saying. I was hoping it would just be a big red square. The Moscow Kremlin Palace doesn't look right to me. Ivan the Great Bell Tower. Oh, Ivan the Great, it's his bell tower. Oh, I thought the bell tower was called Ivan. This is the right place. I don't think this is bougie enough to be a Kremlin tower, you know. There's a big building behind it. At the moment, I can just assume people can just walk up to this, but I would have thought the Kremlin hostel. Yeah, I don't think people would be staying in a hostel outside of the Kremlin Towers. I don't think... Sorry, the Kremlin Palace. The Kremlin Palace. We should still look for the red... Is it called the Red Square? Am I going mental? We're in a square. Where's the Red Square in Moscow? Is this going to be like another Chicago thing where the Red Square is not actually in Moscow, it's in some other city? Oh, I've been doing this for nearly an hour. It has not been going well. I was doing alright until the last one. And also I'm heavily embarrassed by my knowledge of American geography. I do apologise. Bagabar? No, it's not going to be Bagabar, is it? Okay, what to think about this? It's a famous landmark. Isn't St. Petersburg also in Russia? Let's have a look. State Heritage Museum. The Winter Palace. By a road. There might be a hostel along the road here somewhere. Palace Square. Free tour for St. Petersburg. That to me, very much like this thing here. There's something behind it. What's behind it? The Winter Palace. I think... I don't want to say yes or no, because I don't want to be ridiculed for my lack of European knowledge. Again. I just want to be accepted for my flaws. See, do I take a punt? I can't read anything. I want to be able to move. If I could move, this would be so much better. See, this to me seems more touristy. So I think we're by the fountain here. Go back to where we start. We've got the building to our left and another building to the right. And it kind of curves round. We are here. But I could be wrong. More often than not, I am wrong. I think we're here. If it's in Moscow, I am going to be so annoyed with myself. Have a guess. Poland! Oh, I said Poland! 794 miles away. I was so convinced I was in the right place. What was it? Yeah, that makes sense. Statue. See, it looks the same. Okay, yeah, I had a few more official buildings around, but it looks the same and there was something behind it. See, we started off really well. Italian knowledge, top notch. Knowledge of USA, we got there in the end, and that's the important thing. I'm just so disappointed. Okay, so some of you may have noticed in the last 10 seconds, this has all changed. That's because I was an idiot and somehow managed to delete all the last bit of footage from that video. That's my own fault for taking too long to edit it. I deleted it off my computer, thinking I didn't need it anymore, and then I got round to editing it and it wasn't there. Lovely new sign. Shambles. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching. If you like those Geoguessr videos, obviously do let me know. I'd love to do some more. It was very fun, if not a pain to edit, but it was very enjoyable, and I'd love to do some more. Obviously, give it a go yourselves. Let me know how well you do. It is a lot harder than you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.